Welcome to Board Game Archaeologists, where we play time-worn games from the past. I'm Hunter,
I'm Rob.
and today we're playing the worst-case scenario survival game.
The worst case scenario survival game from 2001. There's also newer versions out today. This is made by University Games. It's made for 8-year-olds and above, and for 2 to 8 players. I think with teams because it comes with 4 players. But I think if you had tokens, you could play with as many people as you really wanted to.
Yeah, the whole goal of the game is to be the first people to reach the finish.
Yep, it's truly that simple. It comes with very simple instructions. It comes with 300 playing cards that are just kind of like Trivial Pursuit cards, where they each have questions and you flip it over. So there's a total of 600 questions, and it comes with 4 little tokens and 1 die.
Yeah, and essentially, youngest goes first. And what happens is I will roll the die. And so 6 is on the line. I will be read a question of which 3 questions are given. 1 is the right answer.
So, how to fix a leaking radiator? A. Pour glue and flour into the radiator, then tighten the cap. B. Put a broken egg or tobacco from 6 crumbling cigarettes into the radiator, then put the cap on loosely, or drop a few coins into the radiator.
As someone who has never had a radiator, let alone a leaky one, honestly, I would say the coin one, the third one.
And
C.
that's not true. It's put a broken egg or tobacco from 6 crumbled cigarettes into the radiator, then put the cap on loosely.
Learn something new every day.
I did not know that,
But
and I'm pretty old.
But in that situation that I get it wrong, if I got it right, I would go forward 6. But since I'm wrong, you would then be able to go forward that 6.
Yep, and that's how easy this game is. It's super, super simple. It goes back to, I think it was 1999. There was some books that came out from this theme with the same art style, same colors and stuff like that. But I don't think you could find an easier game outside of the questions being unique or different.
Yeah, it really
Ever.
is trivia. It is, it's, some things, although, it might be nitpicky with some things, it's really just a list of bad situations that you could be in and what, the correct answer for getting out of that, or one possible correct answer. The instructions do go into how there are, of course, multiple correct answers, but for the purposes of the game, one is.
Right. And again, this was made in 2001, so this is dated. It's got some 24 years on it or 23 years on it. So some of the answers might have been improved on in the newer versions. There's travel versions and stuff like that. One thing I was kind of disappointed about is they have 300 cards and none of them have any of the artwork on it. And a lot of what made the series cool, I had a daily planner that Laura got me every year when I was working at CTV, and it was the worst case scenario thing, and every single page had multiple pictures. And that's I expected more artwork on it. All we really get is the box cover and a simple board with footsteps on it, and then your box. And I really wish they would have dressed the cards up a little bit more.
Yeah. And it is, it's pretty stylish for being as small as it is, because really it's like there's not too many. I could see where you could get through rounds pretty fast, especially since regardless of whether you get the answer right or wrong, someone is moving ahead, and you do not need to be exact count to reach finish. You just have to get there.
Right. So you're being pushed along one way or another, or somebody's being pushed along one way or another. So yeah, I think it would be a great game for kids. Branded, it looks like it feels like it, and it works that way. And simple, simple, simple.
Yeah, it would be also, good for. There's some things where it's like, how to pass a bribe. Not sure if that one lives up.
Right.
How to put yourself out, like if you're on fire, though, like we pretty much got that one down. So like I would trust that info.
Right, and it's just got a ton of different things. Things that you wouldn't expect necessarily. How to avoid afternoon fatigue. How to recognize if someone has swallowed turpentine. Okay. How to retain fluids in the desert. Now that could be very useful. But so there's lots of them. 600 questions, 300 cards, and super, super simple. You really can't go wrong with it. I think, you play it maybe 10 times and you might be repeating questions and stuff like that. But it's a long way to go. And honestly, I think I've got this version at Savers for maybe 250, and then I had another version or the same version that I got at a thrift sale for $2. They still have the stickers on them. So this is a fun game to pick up at thrift stores, or if you just want a new version, I'm sure you can pick it up at almost any online store.
Yeah, very popular, I bet, amongst very anxious people.
Yes, yes.
But thanks for watching.
Yeah, and if you want to know more about us, check us out at toyarchaeology.com. You can also find us on Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe and like us on YouTube.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.